guys, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, Traveling with Jose. I'm Jose, and for today's video I want to talk about two different things. I want to talk about what I was doing before the Navy and why I decided to join the Navy. I haven't made a video in a while and I'm sorry. I know people keep coming back to watch and also to ask me questions, and thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to help you out. But like I always say, do your research. I'm only one way of getting the information that you need. So what was I doing before the Navy? After high school I decided to go to a community college. I didn't want to go to a regular university because I knew I wasn't ready. I didn't have the right GPA. I didn't have the studying skills that I needed to have for college. I was actually scared that I was going to party too much and forget about school, which is why I made the adult decision not to go. Also, one of the main reasons was debt. I did not want my parents to go into debt. I did not myself want to go into debt if I messed up in college. So while going to community college, I was working at two retail stores. I was working at Abercrombie & Fitch and Juicy Couture. Those jobs are pretty much just so I can pay some bills here and there, have something to do. In the meantime, I was also looking for ways to travel. I was going to New York on different occasions. I would travel within Virginia to Washington, D.C., which is really close by. El Salvador, that's where my family's from, so I would visit them every summer. But the most exciting thing was I had made a friend in high school who was a foreign exchange student from Italy. After getting to know her better, she decided to invite me to live with her for 2 weeks. I ran the idea through with my parents, and I saved up a little bit, and I was off to Italy. And it's funny also because I had been studying French. I had studied for 4 years, and that's where I wanted to go. My mind was set on Paris. And turn of events, I was in Italy instead, which was great because I actually didn't really like the Italian language. It was similar to Spanish, but I didn't like it as much. But now I really appreciate Italian culture, the Italian language, and the Italian people. Right before high school ended, I had signed up for a tour that I was going to take a year later, and that year was coming up. I got to go to Rome. I got to also go to the Vatican, different parts of Greece, all the Greek islands. It was pretty great. So that's where more of my mind was going, that I knew I wanted to travel to different places. I wasn't taking videos then. I was just kind of enjoying it, which I'm still doing now, but video is just, I want to show other people what the world has in store for them. I want you to get out of your bubble, pretty much. I know I had a bubble when I was watching videos in my room, and I wanted to burst it. So that's what I'm trying to do with these videos. If you're watching, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do to leave home. Do what you have to do to be happy. Do what you want to do because of what you've seen on YouTube and through other people. That's what I'm doing now. Like I said, YouTube, I was watching vloggers. I was also watching vloggers from Japan, vloggers from South Korea, vloggers from Canada, just to see different parts of the world. And hopefully you can see something else with my videos. Now that I'm done talking about what I was doing before the Navy, why I joined the Navy. First reason, travel, of course. The Navy has taken me to some cool places. I've been to Guam, I've been to California, I've been to Florida, I've been to Australia most recently, you saw. Every year we go to different places, so I'm just waiting to see what this year has in store for me. Another reason why I joined, which I brought up a little bit, was education. I did not want to go into massive debt with my parents because of college. It just was something that I didn't want to do to them and myself. And with the research that I did, I found out that I could get 36 months paid for after doing 4 years of service. Okay, I wanted to get out of Virginia. I had lived in Virginia my whole life, 20 years, and I wanted something new, pretty much. I don't know if you can agree with me or not, but home is home, but after a while it gets tiring. Virginia, I want to say, is, at least the part that I was in, is a comfortable place, but there's not much to do, really. Another reason, independence. I really wanted to get away from my parents. They had been there my whole life, and I really appreciate them for that. But it was time for me to, fly away, and I'm pretty sure they appreciated that too. I didn't want to be a burden, even though I wasn't in their eyes, as they've told me before, because before joining, they didn't really want me to leave. They wanted me to stay in school, but yeah, I had to get out of there. I had been working at a restaurant, and I also had been working at the 2 retail jobs that I told you about. And those jobs I learned a lot. I learned about customer service, but I also wanted to learn how to use tools, how to pretty much get dirty. And trust me, I've been underway. I get really dirty every single day. My hands are filled with dirt, grime. But like I said, it's something I wanted to learn. So I got what I wanted. Since I was in Virginia, I knew everybody in my area, in my circles. I didn't really branch out. We never met new friends. So I wanted to meet new people. I wanted to meet people with different ideas, different backgrounds. Before joining, I did not know Burma existed. And I know somebody from Burma. So that's pretty cool. And every time I meet somebody from somewhere I don't know about, I look it up and I learn something new. So this reason was kind of a big stretch. I knew that joining the Navy, you could be able to get stationed somewhere in Japan. And that was my main goal. It wasn't a 100% chance that I was going to live in Japan. It was just a thought, pretty much. So I took a chance. I had to deal with the outcome. If I didn't get what I wanted, maybe I would have actually stayed in Virginia, because that's a very common place to get stationed at. But I took a chance. I did it. Like I said, get out of that bubble. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. I've made so many friends here. I've learned so much here, and I'm learning Japanese. It's really hard for me because of my schedule, like I said, but it's another thing that I'm adding to what I'm doing while I am on land instead of out in the ocean. I know there's people here that don't want to be here, and Japan is not for everybody, of course. But as for me and for you watching, if you do want to be here, it's great. It's great, and it's somewhere you have to take advantage of. The amount of time, the amount of money to come back to Japan just would be a lot for some people. So take advantage while you're here if you do get stationed here. To add to all my traveling, I have a little story. Right before joining, I talked to my mom and I told her, "Mom, I want to travel the world one way or another, like now as I'm young." And she says, "No, Jose," she said, "you're going to go to school, and then when you're financially set and you have your family taken care of, you can travel with them or by yourself." And I said, "No, I'm going to travel now that I'm young and that I have a lot of energy and no obligations, pretty much." So I did that. Respectfully, I told my mom, no. I wasn't going to listen to her. And now that I tell her like where I'm at, she totally accepts what I'm doing, and she takes back ever having that conversation. That was what I was doing before the Navy and why I decided to join the Navy. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I'm here to reply in a timely manner, hopefully. Like I told you, I get busy, but I'll try my best. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say a video every 2 weeks, starting now. So, wish me luck. Here, I'll use some of my Japanese. Ganbarimasu! Which means I'll try my hardest. If you want to keep on following me, subscribe. But until then, thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye.